Good day, brothers and sisters, community. Welcome to Healthy and Harmonious Lifestyle website. My name is Greg, as you all know me, and I am here to basically gonna introduce myself into this new website that we have. I'm excited about it because we have all kinds of things going on. But before I get too carried away, I want Miss Kim to introduce herself. So
We're at Miss Kim again. Hi, everyone. I'm Kim, as Greg just said. And we both, have both of our own services and things that we offer. I have my website. Greg has his One Nation Tribal Alliance Facebook group. And of course, we have our YouTube channels. But we've decided to come together with a new YouTube channel and a new website so that we can combine all of the services to make it easier for the services that we offer and any of the courses that are available for purchase. So this is a fairly new website that's still a work in progress, and this new YouTube channel, Healthy and Harmonious Lifestyle.
all right. Yes, healthy and harmonious lifestyle. Well, first of all, I want to update you on my side, I guess, which is what I'm going to do is I believe July 21st is going to be the Buck Full Moon, and I'm going to have a Buck Full Moon ceremony. So if you're interested, you can come onto the website and put your information in there like we request so we can send you a link, or I believe the link will be posted to where you can join us for the full moon ceremony. And so that's coming up July 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please, if you're going to show up, please do that. We're looking forward to seeing you. And you can actually join by cleansing your place, because during this ceremony, I do cleansing and protection ceremony with the full moon coming on board. So if you're going to do your cleansing, you can use whatever you have, whether you have sage, palo santo, or just whatever you have to cleanse your house. You can do it with me while I sing and do the prayers during the cleansing ceremony of the full moon. So that's what's coming up again. So another thing that I got going is that I have a group of people that comes on every 2 weeks called Gathering of the Great Awakening. And this last time our topic was awaken. And it was just people come together and to talk about what they are experiencing being awakened, and we kind of want to have a support group to where those people that are waking up, I mean, if you have nobody to turn to, give us a holler. We'll be glad to talk to you. We'll be glad to connect other people with you that have gone through the same thing. I know I did. I know I went through a lot, but it's okay. It's okay because it kept me strong and kept me going, because I just didn't want to give up on it because I see a need for it anyway. So this is what I got going on, and I think that's basically it. Or unless you can think of anything else.
Your mentorship?
Oh yeah, my mentorship program. I have a 6 month mentorship program going on for those that wanna dig deep. I mean, we'll explain to you our native chakra, our native medicine wheel and chakra class in a bit, but after that class, I want some people want to go deep into it, which is the fifth, sixth, and seventh chakra, what I call it. I call it the esoteric chakra because that's the way I was taught in my native way about the esoteric chakras. And, I'm going to give you a brief info on it. And that is, like I say, when you get to your fifth chakra, which is the blue ray, you start to look and start looking into remote viewing. And when you start remote viewing, and I will give you what I was taught. Now it is up to you to see and practice, and it'll come to you. And because I do that, I remote view, but I don't do it a lot because I need to mind my own business. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, that's the fifth chakra. And then to go into the sixth chakra, that's where, shape-shifting starts happening. Shape-shifting was actually done for good in the past. However, it's been manipulated to where it's used both in the light and in the dark. So we want to make sure that, if you use it right, we want to make sure you are protected. The modalities of it, it takes a lot of practice and commitment. And then comes astral traveling, which is the seventh chakra. And when you start astral traveling, I like to teach you about how to protect your avatar while you're astral traveling. If you get to a point to where you start astral traveling, you know, you got to be able to understand that you're leaving your avatar behind. And I want to make sure that you are get it taken care of before you get out to that astral world, because I mean it's a beautiful sight once you get up there. It's unreal, and it's like I keep telling people, once you get to the fourth chakra, there's a lot of things that will occur in front of you to where words cannot explain it. And the reason why I say that is because like if you start seeing star beings, if they start coming to you, they're making their presence known to you because you got a higher vibration. Those things, I mean, to explain to a person, a regular person, that's going to be hard because they're going to say you're crazy. But that's okay. This is going to have to be between you and the star beings, however they contact with you and everything. I have people come up to me and says, I have contact with Bigfoot. He talks to me. I said, good. He trusts you. He wants to make sure you're okay. That's normal. When you get your vibrations up, things like this happen to where you're going to say, wow. So before I get carried away with it, I do have that mentorship class starting at any time you are ready. And it's a 6-month course. So it's under our healthy and harmonious lifestyle.com website. So when you're after this, feel free to check out our new website. It's wonderful. Kim did a great job. So I let Kim go ahead and say about her stuff.
Okay, but one more last thing before I go
Okay.
is your ceremonies, your blessing and protection ceremonies, your psychic surgery.
Oh yeah, yeah. Services, other services, healing ceremonies that I do is, I have a lot of modalities. So if you are encountering anything, a lot of people come to me with, generational curses. I can remove those generational curses because, I studied a lot about who does it and why, and so I can break that curse. Also, psychic surgery. A lot of people say I've had a couple people who saying that they were sex trafficked and they were chipped. What I call chip, meaning that they actually put a chip in their body to where they could track them down. They can run away. They can run away across the country, but they still will be found because that's how they monitor them, or that's how they locate them with that chip. So if you feel like you have one on, let's check it out. I can get it out, with my psychic surgery ability, because, again, I've been a medicine man for over 50 years. And believe me, I've been run through the runner before. So, and then protection and cleansing ceremony. If you have problems with unexpected guests that come around at nighttime that bothers you and everything, give me a call. We'll cleanse your house, we'll cleanse your family, and put a protection on them. And I'll do a ceremony especially for you via Zoom, or if you're close by, come get me and we can do it over at your house, whatever. But you know, these are the things, some of the healing services that I do. But don't be afraid to ask if I could help you, because I can look into it. If I can't answer it, I got my elders back home that I can talk to, and we can figure something out for you. Okay, so, and I just don't say, okay, I do it and I let you go. No, people that come to me will tell you that I will follow up on you as time goes on to make sure you're okay. To make sure, everything is going good until you are completely taken care of and you are healed, happy, and healthy. So this is some of the things that, other things that I do. And is there anything else?
That's it.
Okay, okay. So I'll let Kim do the rest.
So, as Greg said, we're going to go over a PowerPoint with the chakras and native alchemy. It's a course that we started offering last year, and we are having a special again, 2 for 1. So we're going to go over that. But I wanted to share some of the things that are going on with me. Starting tomorrow, I'm doing a 28-day mindfulness meditation. But they are really, tools, techniques, practices to implement to keep you grounded. And I know a lot of people say they've been meditating for a very long time. They're very evolved in their meditation. And so this isn't to compete with that. This is just to remind you to be grounded, because we're living here on Mother Earth and we are in these physical bodies. And so these practices, these techniques are just reminders, and they're tools that if you have anxiety or stress or challenges that are going on in life, that they can bring you back, keep you grounded to Mother Earth, keep you grounded within your body. And many of you might, do astral traveling, channeling, many different practices. And that's wonderful, but you still want to be grounded. You still want to be protected. And so this does not take the place of your practices already. It is just, to me, it's just a very important practice to implement on your daily life, because it gives you the tools and techniques to be in the world. So to have happy relationships, to love yourself, to have gratitude, and again, to keep yourself grounded, and a reminder that, to love yourself, to be kind to yourself, loving and kind to others. And so it's not a deep, practice as far as meditating, for hours on end. But it starts tomorrow, and the first video will come out at 10 a.m. Eastern time. There'll be 28 days, and I'm going to offer them on this YouTube, so you can look out for them each day. And then also shortly, I will be offering Healthy Living, a wellness program. And I've offered this in the past, but this time it's going to be completely online. And that brings up a good point. And Greg and I just wanted to make sure that we shared this. We both are very spiritually oriented individuals. We have our own spiritual practices, our spiritual services, but this channel was created so we can combine everything. Because when they say heal mind, body, and spirit, it's exactly that. You need to have a healthy physical body, physical avatar to support you in your spiritual practices, and also to be of sound mind. So although we are offering a plethora of different information, and we're still putting it on our website, but it's extremely important to be physically healthy. This also helps you to stay grounded, to stay of sound mind, to be at peace, and to learn new ways of eating, understanding what superfoods are, understanding how to take care of your body. Everybody's body is unique, and we all shouldn't follow the same diet, the same foods. It's really about, again, getting to know our physical bodies, just like mindfulness meditation. It's really understanding this avatar that we are in, that Mother Earth graciously is allowing us to use. So that is going to be coming up as well. And let's see. And then, yeah, the meditation, that class, I am working on a channeling light language course, which will come out in the future. And I also wanted to announce that I'll be offering psychic and light language sessions. So look out for that as well. And my other YouTube channel is Love Expanded 823, and Greg's is One Nation Tribal Alliance. So I think we covered everything. But again, if anyone has any questions, they want us to cover anything, please feel free to reach out to us, comment below, or email us at hello@healthyandharmoniouslifestyle.com. And now we wanted to share with you the Native Alchemy course and the Chakra course that we've had, wonderful feedback. And we offered it last year. And again, it's always online to be for you to register, but we're just announcing it again because it's going to be a special 2-for-1. So anyway, that being said, let me share, and we're just going to review what the course is all about. So again, Native Alchemy is healing the mind, body, and soul and raising your vibration through the chakras. And Greg and I decided to combine these two because there is a huge amount of connection between the medicine wheel and the chakras. So,
Okay, Native Alchemy, I guess to give you a little history about how I got it started with Native Alchemy is that in 1984, I had an opportunity to be in Egypt. While in Egypt, I had an opportunity to go visit the pyramids. And while I was at the pyramids, these men that take care of the pyramids, they called me and I said, yes. And they said, we need to show you something. And I said, okay. And, in 1984, they took me up into one of the pyramids. And when I went up into the pyramid, they put me into the king's tomb, what they call it, which is, I don't know how high or where it was, because we were inside the pyramid. And once you get in there, you really don't know what part of the pyramid you're at unless you have a map. But it was my first time in there, so I didn't know. But in that king tomb, they showed me all these pictographs that they have on all the walls, top, all 4 directions, on the bottom, and even on the tomb itself. And I started looking at those, pictographs, and I realized, wait a minute, these are the same pictographs that we have at our hieroglyphs back home in New Mexico and in our shrines and other things that we use during our ceremonies. So at that point, I just started learning about the Egyptian, alchemy. And as I learned more about the Egyptian alchemy, I started comparing some of our stories to what I was told, through oral history and what I have read in the Emerald Tablets, like Thoth. Thoth being, they called him the Birdman. Did he come to America? Yes. They found his relics at Cahokia Mounds. They had one of the Emerald Tablets in the Sun Temple in the Yucatan Peninsula, at a Mayan temple in the Yucatan Peninsula. And to go a little further, in Zuni, we have a Birdman. We call him Achianlatapa, which is supposed to, I guess, is Thoth, because he's the one that was the main teacher, the great divine master. So, and then we have a lady in Zuni, we call her Matlokatsiki, and the way I keep saying that and saying that, I keep asking questions about that. And she's the one that brought the medicine to the people. And I read about the Emerald Tablets, and Thoth taught Isis the medicine. And I started comparing Matlokatsuki with Isis, and they did the same exact thing according to our oral history and according to what is written about Isis. And I started saying, wow, how did this come about? And things like this got me started. So I started teaching. I've been, again, being a medicine man and seeing those symbols in our shrines and everything, I started picturing everything together on how powerful they are. So, Native Alchemy will teach you how powerful symbols are in Native medicine. I will explain that. I'll break it down. Symbology will teach you how to empower yourself connecting and raise your vibration, your conscious, and to connect with the higher source, because everywhere you see it, you see it. You know, as above, so below, as within, as without. That which corresponds with the bottom corresponds with the top to bring that magic. It's in the Emerald Tablet. You know, all these things basically says that we have to connect with the source and Mother Earth, and we are the connection. And through how I started being more good with the healing is that I am just a vessel. I learned how to connect, and this is native alchemy would go from the beginning as to far as, you know, how you need to take care of yourself first, what you need to straighten out first in your everyday life in this 3D world to get up to that 5D world. And the chakra will teach you to discover how to harness your life and to remove the blocks to your full potential and go to the next level of self-expressions, power, intuition, and more. And so we'll start out with the red chakra, which is south, which is Mother Earth. And we'll go on with that, but native alchemy chakras. Alchemy, you know, again, I explained to you, is, you know, it's Egyptian symbology as well as Native American symbology. So, you know, the hieroglyphs that we have and the Egyptian symbology that is out there in Egypt, not only in Egypt, but in Kokyo mounds and everywhere, it's the same symbols that they have, and the power behind it is there. The power behind symbology is there. You got to learn it, harness it, to raise your vibration. And what are your chakras? What are your energy bodies? The 7 main chakras? You know, Kim is here to teach you all that. So my medicine will, again, breaks it down of the way I was taught, but then come to realize it parallels with the 7 main chakras and the 7 energy consciousness. So by combining these 2 classes together, man, the outcome of this course is great. So we will.
The medicine wheel teaches you how to raise your vibration as well as the chakras. And so they're different modalities, but like Greg said, they intersect in, you know, what they're trying to accomplish. So in the medicine wheel and native alchemy, they're utilizing you know, the energy body to raise your vibration as well as the chakras. And in this case, the chakras have, you know, the different names, but they're still the energy bodies. And this is a little bit about us.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Greg, or Imsonyuwaki, was born and raised in Zuni Reservation in New Mexico. And he's a medicine man, a healer, a teacher, an elder. And he studied University of New Mexico and got his graduate degree at New Mexico State. And he's traveled various countries, teaching his knowledge, alchemy, modalities. And as he had mentioned, he conducts various healing ceremonies as well as protection and cleansing. And then, you know, all the new offerings, you know, that we have been working on or have been working or been offering. And I'm an intuitive light language activator, energy healer, guide, coach. I've studied many different types of modalities. I've been in healthcare, counseling, psychology, energy medicine, meditation, channeling, Reiki, firewalker, hypnotherapist. And I've studied different types of shamanism, mainly in South America.
Okay, alchemy again. Like I said before, I got too far into it when I get carried away when I talk about alchemy, because the symbology in it is real good. You know, again, the origination of alchemy is Thoth teaching Isis, and we had talked about Thoth and what was it, to help others, to to heal. Did we say it like that or something? Thoth, to help others to heal. Anyway, you know, origination of alchemy again comes from Thoth to Isis. Thoth was an Atlantean that came from the island of Atlantean that went under the water. But Thoth survived and came out, and he was thrice. Thrice he conquered death to where he came as Thoth, Mercury, and Hermes. And so now the medicine wheel, again, before I get carried away again, as we can see, this picture is almost like Philosopher's Stone picture, only it's colored. You can see the circle in the middle, which is the divine feminine. The square box is the elemental squares of north, east, south, and west. The triangle is your Holy Trinity. And the outer part of the circle is the cosmic womb. And so this is the Philosopher's Stone that he's got in there. And the medicine wheel has all of it in there too. So, good. Okay, the Zuni hieroglyphs has a lot of symbology in here. You know, same thing is what we have. And if you can see the birdman on the bottom is like our, what we call him, Achian Latapa, knife wing. And then you can see, you know, a lot about the Egyptian hieroglyphs that I saw, the eye of Horus, you know, and we have that eye on some of our kachinas, the same kind of eye of Horus on some of our kachinas. Now, the symbology behind all this is that, you know, we connect to father, mother, and symbols and everything, you know, because everything in this earth plane has spirit. So when we connect with them, you know, it comes up and raises our vibration to where, you know, whatever we're doing, we become a strong vessel. So this is a picture. Symbology is everywhere. This is a picture of Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. And Vitruvian Man even breaks into the medicine wheel. Again, your first circle around the Vitruvian Man is the divine feminine. And if you look from your Holy Trinity at top to the bottom is, and sideways is the balanced cross. You can see the balanced cross if you know what you're looking for in this Vitruvian Man, which is a divine masculine. And you see the right side triangle, which is a symbology of fire. And the upside down triangle is water. Water is spirit. Fire is energy. So you got to work between it. And if you look at the circle, in the middle of the circle, there's a dot. And that dot is, if you look at it, is your umbilical cord. You know, that's where you were connected with your mother. So the medicine wheel is the same thing. That's why when we get to it, I'll tell you more about that. So now, here it is, the medicine wheel. You know, the medicine wheel north is white, fire, and cedar. Cedar is a herbal medicine that we use for a lot of things. You can use it as a medicinal if you know how to use it for a lot of things. You can also use cedar to cleanse your house, you know, and it's also what I call it a cosmetic medicine because, you know, when I was a kid, my grandma used to put cedar ash all over my body, and I could not figure out, why are you doing that, Grandma? Why are you doing that? It removes hair. I'm like what do you call it? A hairless cat, you know? You know? And everybody laughs at me and says, well, yeah, I got a razor that I bought. My daughter gave me a razor about 5 years ago, and I'm still using it. I haven't dulled the blade yet, so. But, you know, that's what I mean, you know, but I got plenty of hair up here because it's no problem. Now, east is your vibration, air, you know, color yellow, tobacco. Tobacco in the olden days, or even back home, when they have tobacco, they have natural tobacco to mean that You got mountain tobacco, we got ghost tobacco, we got goat tobacco, we got this tobacco. We have all kinds of different tobaccos. And, you know, the tobacco that you have now, or that we have right now, that people smoke, has been manipulated to where it's a cancerous thing. But the native tobacco are not cancerous, because a lot of natives do a lot of tobacco ceremonies. But, you know, the cancer rate in the Native American population is very low, back to almost to nothing, because, you know, when they smoke, when they say tobacco, they're talking about natural tobacco, you know. Now, South, red, earth, sweetgrass, Mother Earth, that's where we start our connection. Grounding. You know, when you talk about the medicine world, when I break it down, I go into more grounding. When I talk about grounding, I'm talking about, what do you do? How do you ground? All this. And people, when they say, well, I don't feel it, I don't feel it, I say, okay, I'll give you an exercise, which I do. I give a lot of exercises on all the elements that I cover. And when I give them an exercise, they say, wow. And I warn people, when you do this exercise, when you do it, be careful, know yourself, which I mean by self-discipline, because a lot of people like to experience what the outcomes are, and you don't want to do that when you're connecting with father and mother, because I've seen people literally just stand straight up and boom, fall over like a dead tree, and just, I say, are you okay? And yep, whatever. I said, I told you. When you feel it, sit down, stop, because, well, I just want to see what is good. That's your fault then, because these are some of the things that I tell people. When you exercise, be careful, you know. Now, black is water. Water is spirit. Water is motion. And if you're going to get up to the white one, which is fire, which is energy. When you want to combine your energy and your motion together, you got to work on your motion. And then energy combined together is emotion, to where you got to work on your emotion. And I believe, I'm going to step ahead, that's your second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. Mother is first, west is second, which is sacral chakra. And then we go into third, which is fire, energy. And then we go into the fourth, which is east, which is heart chakra, vibration. And I'll break it down the native way. Now, alchemy symbology, you look at it, oh, but anyway, it's got a lot of symbols in there. So I'll go ahead and stop right here, because I could get carried away. I don't want to.
So now we're just going to briefly overview the chakras. And the chakra is a Sanskrit word for wheel, which is the swirling vortexes of energy that are placed along the alignment of the spine. There are 7 main chakras, and these wheels of energy correspond to the nerve centers as well as to the major organs. And they play an important role in the psychological, emotional, spiritual state of health. They spin approximately 3 to 4 inches outside of the body, and they rotate clockwise, with each having a unique frequency. Some of the techniques that you can use is meditating and clearing your chakras, keeping them open and fully functioning, enhancing your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, bring balance to everyday life, unlocks the energy reserves, and the energy runs up and down through the chakras, the same as the Kundalini rising. We will be going over the 7 chakras, but the 12 additional spiritual chakras, as well as the Earth Star chakra, which is below your root chakra. And it's really important because this is your energy body. As Greg does his healing, he does his healing utilizing the energy body. And we call these the chakras, but they're also the energy body. And it is all the energy is between the neurology and physical body, and it's intertwined within the energy body. So the more the nervous system is affected, the more impact to your energy. The human body has layers of vibrating energy, and we could call those the auras, the 7 levels of the auras that also connect with each chakra from the root to the crown. They have the same color, but they are the result of whatever is going on in your body. Each subtle body layer or aura vibrates at a slightly faster vibration. So the emotional body vibrates at a faster frequency than the etheric body, and then faster than the physical body. But all these energy layers are important and work as to ensure health and well-being of your physical, energetic, and spiritual bodies. In the yoga philosophy, your energy body includes the prana and the nadis and the meridians, and prana is life energy. The nadis are the channels of the physical body that the prana runs through. There's 72,000 in the body, and it's important to understand that the Ida, which is on the left, the Pingala is on the right, and the Sushumna flows through the center of your spine. And what happens is they all intersect with the chakras. So it's all, going around and connecting. And that's why it's really important. Your whole body is an energy body, and it's a network of the meridians, of the nadis, of the energy centers, the chakras, and they all play a part in the health of your being. So in this course, like I said, we'll be discussing the 7 main chakras, and also the 5 additional spiritual and the Earth Star chakra, as well as some of the minor chakras. We'll be going over a lot of different exercises, but the main chakras are the root, the solar plexus, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. And they will be the main focus, but like I said, we'll be going through the 13 chakra gateways, and we're going to look at the purpose and the purpose of your life, the strengths, the healing, the learning through the chakras, and different meditation techniques, understanding how the auras correlate with the chakras. And your auras, you can have one main color of your aura, but your auras can change frequently from day to evening, depending on what's going on in your life. If you're super happy, they're going to be bright. If you're going through challenges, trauma, depression, they're going to be more dark and murky. But you can't really make a judgment based on one snapshot, because they do, vary depending on what's going on in your life. Also, we're going to learn how to cleanse and balance your chakras. And also, like I said, also review the minor chakras. And during the native alchemy course, did you want to go? Greg just discussed it, but we're going to be going through the history of alchemy, explore the Egyptian symbology versus the native symbology, discuss the medicine wheel, and he offers different exercises, as does the chakras, and understanding the knowledge between the positive and negative each symbol. And he will teach you how to develop your own prayers and song. And by the end of the course, you'll be able to connect with your source, your mother, your higher self, mind, body, spirit, your Trinity, as well as with the chakras. So as you get to know, the symbology and native alchemy and the medicine wheel, you're getting to know yourself better, connecting to the source, as well as the chakras, healing, understanding what each one represents, and really put it into practice and get to know who you are. It's really, when you walk on a spiritual journey, an awakened journey, you must do the healing before you can continue to increase your vibration. And so Greg's course, as well as my course, is about healing. It's about getting to know yourself and then raising your vibration, awakening, and moving on and ascending to the different levels of dimensions. Want me to read this?
Yeah. With this benefits that we're talking about, greater and faster ability to heal your mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional issues. Because you will identify, you'll see what's blocking you, and you will learn to move on, unblock them, forgiveness, and to move on. It allows you to express and release emotions that no longer serve you, because you believe it or not, you probably boggle a lot of things. And why is it important to release them? Is because you don't want to have any hidden emotion when you are doing healing, because that will lower your vibration when you're in a higher realm, and you have a hidden emotion that pops up in your head. It will drop your vibration down quicker than you will know. So remove negative and stuck energies in the body. Instill love, peace, joy, compassion, and forgiveness. Allow you to know your inner self. Because, again, like I tell people, when you pray and you manifest, who are you talking to? You're doing an inner journey within you. This is what medicine will also teaches you, how to work on your inner journey. So it transforms your weakness into strength, and it increase your intuition. I mean, your intuition will be so strong that you will start one step ahead of everything what's going on in life. It also accesses the energy frequencies in a higher state of consciousness at will. It's a good spiritual awakening. Deep and higher spiritual awakening, because we are here for a mission. And these two classes that we share our knowledge with, is only the beginning of what all we are capable of doing. So with that, we thank you, we love you, and we want to share our love with you, to share the knowledge. And so give us, you want to get a hold of us, we are at healthyandharmoniouslifestyle.com. That's our website. If you want to email us, it's hello@healthyandharmoniouslifestyle.com. So,
I'll stop sharing so we can,
huh?
I said I'm gonna stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. So there we are.
Here we are again, but
Yeah,
we have a lot of things coming up, and we're excited. I mean, I'm excited, Kim's excited, and both of us working together. We share one office, so I know what she's doing and she knows what I'm doing, so that really helps us keep everything together. And she's my technical support also. But anyway, thank you for your time. We welcome you. We love you again, and I can't say enough other than to say I love you, and I am enjoying what I'm doing. So feel free to get a hold of us. And I let Kim.
yes, so thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions or you want us to cover anything, again, please reach out to us. And I just want to send all of you so much love and beautiful blessings. So have a beautiful evening.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.